All right, so this is what sort of grip you came when you, or what kind of grip you had when you showed up. Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, all 10 fingers were on the club. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's how you held it there. Basically, all 10 fingers were on the club,
Yeah.
which is okay.
Yeah.
And then we actually changed that just a little bit to this look here on the right.
Yeah.
So you can see the difference in the left hand, basically, in the fingers.
Yeah.
That's a pretty standard putting grip.
Mm-hmm.
So the left index finger should overlap some of those fingers that are on the club. So you said that seemed to feel the best when you just put it over just that one finger there.
Yeah.
So sort of just makes the hands work together as a unit instead of, if the farther you get them apart, they kind of work independently. So if you kind of put them over, they work together more. So I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
And then this was the difference from this view here. And we talked about the length of the putter on the left before. You're all the way at the top.
Yeah.
And I got you to choke down a little bit.
Yeah.
I'd say for you, if you were to go out and buy a putter, 33 inches would be the way to go.
Okay.
They usually come 33, 34, or 35. So with
What's yours say? Does it say it on the club?
usually they'll have a little sticker on there when you buy it, but if you take the sticker off,
Okay.
you lose it. Yeah, depends
I'm
on.
not really sure.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
mean, we're about the same height.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That should kind of work.
should kind of work. Yeah. Then this was the setup here.
Unless you've been doing it wrong for 33 years.
Yeah.
It's possible.
It certainly is.
Haven't been playing very long.
And then the other thing we talked about was trying to get our eyes over the golf ball,
Yeah.
and trying to get the putter sort of flush to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
If the putter's too long for you, it'll tend to sort of, the end of it will sort of stick up like that. So that's why as you get a shorter one,
Yeah.
it helps it flatten on the ground easier. So you can tell there that the end of the putter is just up in the air a little bit,
Yeah.
and that's just because of the putter's a little too long. But the thing that I like here is if you look at the shaft of the club and your forearms,
Yeah.
they match.
Right.
They're right up in the same line.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the way that you have your hands on there is going to allow you to do that. So that's a great way to putt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit different in the way that you do a putter versus a full shot with a driver or something. But that looks great, actually.
And we didn't ask about weight, but he's really centered over the ball, so weight is equal. Or
I like it equal. Yeah, I think it's
on
just
putting, which
on
is different
putting.
from the iron stroke.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, you could favor your left foot just a little, but not too much. Even's a good way to go for now.
Yeah.
And then we've got the mirror there. And a little tough to see with the video, but basically your eyes are somewhat over this golf ball here.
Yeah.
And that's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
If you had a rifle and you were going to try and shoot the rifle, you'd put the barrel of the rifle right underneath your eyes, and that's what helps you best see it. Now, if you tried to shoot a gun from over here, well, you wouldn't do as well. Or a bow and arrow or something, you need it right underneath your eyes. That's the way it works the best. So a little mirror like that helps. You could even take instead of a mirror, you could take a DVD or a CD
right.
and just put it upside down and put a ball in the middle of it. Put it in your office on the ground, and you could actually see your reflection of where your eyes are.
Right.
It's a cheap way to do it.
See a lot of in the movies when they're putting in their office.
Yeah.
The bosses, they always
Yeah.
have a little putter in there.
Yeah.
So I think, once you get set up,
Yeah.
putting's a lot easier if you can get set up properly.
Yeah, it certainly did.
Seem the club just sort of swing on its own, basically. And
I think, that pendulum thing is
Yeah.
the pointer there.
yeah, I'll show you a pro here if I can find him. So he actually had a sort of a long putt here.
Yeah.
This was at the Masters this year. I filmed him in a practice round.
Yeah.
But if you look at about how far he took it back,
Yeah.
and then you look at about how far he took it through,
Yeah.
About the same.
I think it's pretty about the same if this is where he started.
Yeah, it looks almost exactly the same.
And then, if he had a shorter putt,
Yeah.
he might only take it back this far and go through
Yeah.
that far. But it'd match. I think it's easiest if it matches a little bit.
Yeah.
So, when you watch him, he's not really adding any force. He's just kind of letting the putter swing.
Yeah.
That's Steve Stricker there. He's made a lot of money in his time.
Yeah. He's a good guy, huh?
Yeah, good one to emulate.
Yeah.
So if you just watch your putter,
Yeah.
it was basically swinging about the same back and through there, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Maybe a little longer on the follow through, but I thought you did pretty well today.
Yeah.
Being such a beginner golfer, those simple things can really help you have more fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really,
Definitely.
if the ball's going in the hole, you're going to have more fun.
Yeah.
So, and it felt pretty natural.
Yeah.
Awesome, even better.